Hey everybody, welcome back to Creative Juices. Today we're going to be doing an Easter project. We're going to be using this book called The Country Bunny and the Little Gold Shoes. I love this book because it has really adorable bunny pictures. The project is to make paper mache eggs so that we can use them for a centerpiece. Step number 1 is to just photocopy the pictures that you like the best. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be staining them with black tea to make them look more rustic, and it also makes the printer paper work better as paper mache paper. So I just poured my cooled black tea into this little container. I'm soaking this piece of paper for about an hour. It's been an hour, so now I'm going to take it out and see if I like the shade of yellow it is. I think it looks great, so now I'm just going to keep doing that to all of my other pieces of paper, and then I'm going to let them dry overnight. I'm loving the finished product, so now I'm just going to cut this into strips. You can do multiple pieces of paper at a time to save time. Now we are ready to start our first paper mache egg. This is what the finished product is going to be. To make the paper mache glue, what you're going to do is you're going to add a 1:2 ratio of flour to water, and then you're going to mix them together. Alright, now it's time to put the glue and the paper together. So what we're going to use is a Easter egg actually. And I'm going to cover these with saran wrap so that it will be easier to take off the dried paper mache. Break the little piece of plastic that's holding the top and the bottom of the Easter egg together, and then cover each part with saran wrap. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to cover the area you want with saran wrap, and then you're going to tie off the extra saran wrap, and then I like to tuck the extra saran wrap in. Dip your pieces of paper into the glue and make sure that there's no extra glue on there. Now just start laying on the pieces of paper. Remember to smooth out the pieces of paper that you lay on. Also, once you're done, make sure there is no part of the Easter egg showing. doing all of your eggs until you have the number of them that you want. Once you're done, you can just let them dry overnight. And they should turn out like this. Getting these off of their molds can be very tricky, but you can try to use your nail. If you have a long nail, that can be helpful. Or you can try to use a bobby pin, or you can even try to use a fork. Just be very careful that you do not rip your paper. Before I try to use a bobby pin or a fork, I'm just trying to use my thumbnail and pry it in between the egg and the paper mache. But this actually was not a great idea because I got like a paper cut from doing this. So if you try this, be very careful. Now I'm just trying to use the bobby pin and pry it in between the egg and the paper mache. And it finally got out. The egg is so cool. I'm so happy at the result. Now just continue to take them out of their Easter eggs. To attach the top and the bottom, I'm going to be using a glue gun and just going to be gluing the rickrack all the way around the egg. This part is pretty easy. As always, when using a glue gun, be extremely careful. This one I'm using doesn't actually have a lot of heat, so you might see me touching the glue, but this is generally a bad idea. I'm just using a cheap one. And great job, you're done with your first egg. Now, once you've done all of your eggs, it's time to start on the centerpiece. I'm using this pretty wooden bowl and I'm going to fill it with tissue paper. Now that that's done, I'm using fake flowers and I'm just gonna stick them in the tissue paper to make a sort of bed for the Easter eggs. I'm just gonna start sticking them in wherever I feel like it so it doesn't look as artificial, but it looks nice and natural. Continue to toy around with this and play with it until you get to the arrangement that you like. Now you can incorporate your homemade papier-mâché Easter eggs. Just place them randomly around the centerpiece. Just play around with them until you find the arrangement that you like. After a while of toying with it, the arrangement I ended up with was this one. I am so happy with it, and now it's time to decorate your table for Easter. Thanks for watching. Please give me a like, a subscribe, and a comment.